What is up, everyone? Jay here with another Fire Emblem Heroes video, and today we're going to take a look at the next legendary hero that has just been revealed, and this time it is legendary Elincia. So she's back at it again because she just got her extended version earlier this year in February, I believe. So it's pretty surprising that she's getting another one. Not that I'm complaining, I love Elincia, she's amazing, stunning as always, but just kind of surprising, especially because Talius has a lot of mythic and legendary candidates. But she's here again, another Elincia alt this year, and she's a wind pair up legendary and a sword flyer just like her base version. And she brings some pretty amazing stuff to the table and some crazy new skills. So here she is with Lucia. Her weapon is Absolute Demiti. This gives her -1 cooldown and Canto 2, which is always good, and the ability to attack twice during both phases, which is crazy good. I mean, it's standard for any kind of brave weapon these days. And if she's within 3 spaces of an ally, she grants plus $5 stats and further attack and speed, plus X equaling 11 minus the foe's max special cooldown count value times 2, minimum 3 if foe does not have a special, X equals 3, and then she also has null guard. So this weapon's pretty straightforward outside of the equation in here, but we've seen this a lot lately that gives you further stats depending on the foes, on certain foes conditions like special cooldown count. So let's say they have Vital Astra, which is what, 2 cooldown I believe? I think. Let's go with Glimmer. Glimmer's 2. Glimmer, so foe's max special cooldown count value 2 times 2 is 4, so 11 minus 4 is 7, so that's attack speed plus 7, so that can make her very, very fast. If the foe has a higher cooldown special like Aether, which is going to be 5, that's not going to give you as much attack and speed. So you want the foe to have lower cooldown specials, which is good because most people run lower cooldown specials. It's been a bit higher now thanks to Gambit 4, but still, overall, if you're not running Gambit 4, you're probably running something lower cooldown. So this weapon works in her favor, not only because of that, but also because of the speed creep. You know, this is going to help her in the future. So Absolute Demiti is really, really strong. She comes to Dragon Fang. This gives her even more attack, and it's going to hit really hard, but of course you can use other specials like Gale Force, which you can use really well, or like Glimmer or something. And then she comes with attack speed clash 4, which is standard to any kind of new shiny flyer or cavalier. This gives you further attack and speed depending on how you move, and Elincia can move, and she has also penalty neutralization with this skill. And yeah, aerial maneuvers is the new B skill that she comes with. This is inheritable, of course. This is essentially Dive Bomb 4, and the way they went with this skill is something I didn't expect. I thought Dive Bomb 4 would maybe have like damage reduction piercing, but this one is basically Dive Bomb 4 with super aerobatics, because aerobatics lets you move within a space. I think it's for an armor or infantry or cavalry. I think it's infantry, and I don't remember what type of unit that aerobatics lets you move towards, but this can let you move to any ally. So aerial maneuvers is super aerobatics with dive bomb and a further speed defense for debuff. You have you and the foe have more HP than 50, which is going to be pretty easy, because I mean, if they're below that, then you might just be able to kill them anyway. So yeah, this skill is really good and gives you that mobility, which synergizes well with attack speed clash. So aerial maneuvers, I love the name too, aerial maneuvers. So I think dive bomb is only allowed on melee flyers, if I remember correctly, I think. So this is going to be allowed on melee flyers, most likely only, so that's good. But yeah, it does not have damage reduction piercing, which is definitely a point of concern for Elincia, because even though she can get really strong, she's still going to struggle against some of the near safe tanks or just really bulky units with a lot of damage reduction. So that is something to keep in mind. But overall, she's going to be a really strong nuke. And we haven't even gotten to her C skill, Heart of Crimea. Allies within 2 spaces of unit can move to a space within 2 spaces of unit. So not only does she have super aerobatics, but she also has super guidance essentially in this skill, because it doesn't matter if you're infantry and armor. You can be a cavalry unit and move within 2 spaces of her. So that's incredible. And then she also inflicts attack speed defense res -4 on the foes within 4 spaces. So this is basically attack speed, a super attack speed hold. So that's good, or omni hold. At the start of turn, she also gives no follow-up to herself and allies within 2 spaces of unit, and that's a status effect. So, like I said, it's essentially guidance 4, just without the restrictions of that, and also a super hold skill. So, amazing C skill. This is going to be really good for Arena, of course, and just any mode in general. But for the mode that she's made, you know, as a wind legendary, Heart of Crimea is amazing, and aerial maneuvers is definitely going to be a nice B skill for a lot of melee flyers and stuff. So yeah, amazing kit. Like I said, damage reduction is something she has to watch out for, which she may struggle against, but I like the way they designed her, and yeah, she's going to be an amazing unit. So yeah, love legendary Elincia. I would like to get a copy of her if I can, because I'm going to be pulling on this banner for Goto merges, because he's halfway to +10 for me. And here she is in action, killing this dagger. Probably not the best unit to show off her strength with. I love that she points her sword in the air like that. That's super cool. But yeah, so that's legendary Elincia. incredibly good unit, and the rest of the units on the banner: Saros as a blue dragon mythic, and of course legendary Claude, Dagger, legendary male Byleth, Oter, Goto, who I'm going for, Gilliam, Fallen Crom, Fallen Maria, legendary Hinoka, Noah, and yeah, that's it. So the clear winner of, in my opinion, the best color on this banner is clearly red. Red is the most stacked. You have legendary Hinoka, legendary Elincia, and Rearm Crom, who provides amazing fodder, and he's a pretty good sword cavalier in his own right because he has that PRF assist. So red is super stacked. It's definitely the best color in my opinion. Next best color is colorless, because you have Fallen Maria, who's one of the best units in the game, one of the best support units, one of the best healers in the game. Legendary Claude, who is not as strong as he used to be, but he's still a great nuke and a popular merge project for people. Mine is like +4, so if I can get him some more merges, that'd be cool. But I'm going to be going for Goto, like I said, who Goto has improved thanks to defense res ploy 3. That's a really cool option with him because he can provide even more support besides the defense res buff and the AoE damage reduction. So Goto improved thanks to Plumeria, so that's cool. And he's a really just good combat mythic in general to tank units. And then the next best color is probably blue. I give it to blue because even though Saros is a bit of a dud, she's one of the bottom of the rung mythics. She's still she can still hit kind of hard, and she's a popular merch project, so you can go for Saros, but probably not most people are going to pull for her, especially if you already have her at +10 or something. But the rest of the blue pool has Noah, who's kind of an underrated Lance Cavalier. He provides some things that other Cavaliers can't do. And then Gilliam also has unique support with the IO shield that he can give to people, which is really cool, and he's just a really good and bulky Lance armor. And then the worst color, I think it's green maybe. It's kind of debatable. I mean, green and blue are kind of close, but green provides Oter, who is not a great mythic in my opinion. He's kind of really easy to kill and bait out. He's an Axe Cavalier. Yeah, he has Kanto and Brutal Shell, but that doesn't really hit hard that much anymore. Legendary Male Byleth is still pretty good. I mean, yeah, Sublime Heaven is good for DR piercing, but I mean, I guess maybe I'm just saying this because I Winter Marth, who always handles him pretty easily, but Legendary Male Byleth is still one of the better legendary heroes. He's not as bad as some other ones. And then Dagger, who is not the greatest mythic right now. She provides Pathfinder, which is useful, can be useful, but as a unit, she's not the greatest. But yeah, she definitely needs a remix or refine at some point, but she's not bad. She's not bad at all. So I'd say green is the worst. So red is the best, colorless next, blue, and then green. So that's Legendary Hero Banner. I like the way they did Legendary Elincia. She's really cool. I like to get a copy of her if I can, but if not, it is what it is. But I'm definitely going for Goto, going to try to +10 him. Not trying to +10 him, but at least get a couple merges on him, or at least go to the Spark. So I may or may not make a summoning video for that, because my Goto is +5, so I'm hoping to get some more. At least 2 merges would be nice. So yeah, that is the Legendary Banner for Legendary Elincia. Let me know what you guys think about her. And it's just crazy to think that her Ascended version came out not that long ago. So she has a strong healer version, and even her base version, if you invest into her, she can be pretty strong, and she can also make use of the aerial maneuvers. I love that name. That's something I would make up, aerial maneuvers. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Like I said, leave a like if you enjoyed. Please stay safe out there. Peace out.